Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, Time is But a Window. Now recently I decided to get back into the NBA 2K series. Now aside from esports, basketball is my favorite sport. And because of that, I have played a few of the NBA 2K series in the past, making a couple my players. But it has been a long time since I last played, probably about 10 years. And it looks like the game has changed a lot since then. But my overall goal for this game is to be the Wilt Chamberlain of three-point shooting. I want to leave Curry in the dust. Now in the last episode I created my character and played my first 2 high school games. Sadly, they didn't quite go as well as I expected. And to make matters worse, at the end of the second game, it seems that I had injured my leg. Now this is particularly not good because it seems I have 2 more high school games coming up, and that second one is the Invitational. So it depends how well I do in these games as to which schools will possibly draft me.
Archie?
Yeah, take it easy, man. Go slow.
So how am I doing now?
You did good. Did real good. It was a hard win. And we got some good tape to show the right people.
D1 good?
It's a step. 2 games, it's a small sample size, but it gets the recruiters in the room. Then you get your deal. Assuming that's okay.
Ah, yeah, it's just a sprain. I'll be limited next game, but I can still go.
Just like your old man. Played through it all. Even in the championship,
On a busted foot, and he still dropped 40.
You know the story.
I know all the stories, Archie.
Man, it's cold outside. Let's go get something to eat. On me. Need me to hold that?
No.
Hola, linda. Como ellos?
Ay.
Yeah.
Ay,
This
yeah.
I'm working with this
Pero-
kid.
pero,
Been
ay,
working with this one.
Ay, that's Junior. Me dá um braço.
She said you better go over here and give her a hug. She remembers when you were a baby.
Oh, yeah. Nice to meet you.
Please, sit on the house. Obrigada.
Yeah, man, photos on these walls. Man, y'all knew. I never knew that man.
He sacrificed a lot for you and your mom. That's why I wonder if he would have been in the...
Look, I'm gonna stop you right there, all right? This is not gonna be a situation where you start becoming my mentor and giving me all type of life advice, all right? Look, I'm not a victim. I don't got no daddy issues. The man you knew is just not the man I knew. That's all.
So what about the next game?
Coach just wants me to sit until I get healthy.
I agree. Isn't the game after the next one the big invitational at the Barclays? A lot of elite players are going to be there from around the country.
Yeah, Hendrix Cobb.
Your father used to coach him, right?
Yeah, we was tight till his family moved to New Orleans when we were 12.
Y'all still talk?
Yeah, here and there on social.
His name is #1 on every board that matters.
Yeah.
He's the show, which makes it easy for us to get people there who can push the needle. But that needle ain't gonna budge if you're limited.
All right, so what's up, Archie? I mean, clearly you got connections and everybody knows you. So why aren't you working some college job?
Oh, I did. Big Ten, Big East. Did it for 20 years. Then competition got a little heavy. I started coloring outside the lines a little.
Your band?
No, nothing that dramatic. Still get a job, but when you got that scarlet letter on your chest.
And I'm your way back in?
That's right.
Why should I trust you, man?
Well, you shouldn't. But your timeline is short. If you don't got 5 guys like me knocking at your door, I'm probably your only chance. Look, I loved your father like a brother. And if I was struggling, he was always there for me. When he passed, I didn't think that I would have a chance to repay him. Maybe this is my shot. So please, just think about it, all right? Get back to me.
Alright, so I'm not sure how much I trust this guy. Still though, he makes a good point. I have 2 games left in my high school experience, and that second one I'll be going up against the top player. So it's really important that I find a way to compete against him. Because of this, it looks like they're gonna want me to sit out of the next game.
All right, I won't let you down. Touch.
Wasting my time. Make your move when you got it. You got the angle. Take the step. Commit.
You got me. Fine.
Wasting my
Let's go.
time. I got you. I got you. That's what you got to say?
What do you expect me to say?
I don't want you to say. I want you to stop putting in the work. Put in the work, Junior. I worked so hard on my step back, the heels on my Jordans unraveled. I gave my heart, my last breath to my team. Everyone I played for in Australia.
Yeah, I heard this story before, Pop. It's getting
But
old.
you're not listening. You got it all figured out now? Why, because you got a little bit of talent, because you put in a little bit of work? You're going to get old, football player. You'll see. You can cut your whole heart out for this game. What's it going to get you? For what? Look at me. Where am I right now? You better be prepared to give everything to this game, and it still not be enough. Get your head in the game, check ball. Face up. Pick a name.
Trainer says if you play in the next game and the knee doesn't get worse, you'd be probably 60, 70% for the Invitational next week. But if you sit out, you'll be 100%.
And if I can play, I'm gonna play.
I want to win games too, but I'm taking the decision out of your hands.
Wait, Coach, you
You're
can't.
sitting. I protect my players no matter what, even from themselves. It's too important for your health and your future. End of story.
Obviously, this guy does not know me. If you go through my Making the Team series in Counter-Strike, you'll see what kind of things I've played through in the past, dropping 40 in games right before going to the emergency room. Now, in the last episode, we won on Vertigo. Today, however, we're going to be playing my favorite map, D-Dust 2. There is, however, one major problem. For the past couple of days, I've been getting sicker and sicker and had a major fever, which with my heart condition probably isn't a great sign. That's okay though, because today's map is D-Dust 2 and you know that this is my map. So if he thinks I'm not going to play just because I have some kind of leg injury, he definitely doesn't know me at all. I'm going to get into this game one way or another.
Newark East Eagles are going up against the North High Dragons. Danny, your thoughts on this one?
Well, the big story tonight, Junior is not in the lineup. We don't know what his status is for the entire game, but he was spotted in street clothes. Overall, a huge blow to the team.
Come on! Backdoor cut, easy look, and he missed it. How'd that not go in?
Devastating miss right there. The Eagles can't get anything going.
And so we wrap up the first half. Dragons are out in front. They're up by 11. Dopes.
I was hard to watch out there.
And here comes the choice. Do I stay out of the game or do I compromise my health for the Invitational? Now, if I was a selfish person, I'd stay out for the Invitational, but this is a team sport, and I am not going to let my teammates down.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet.
Settle down, settle down. We talked about this. You need to keep that knee in check.
Nah, I'm good to go, Coach. It's my choice.
And with that, I was in the game. But I'm not gonna lie, they said I'd be at about 70%, but this feels more like 20%. I am barely hobbling around the court.
Jointed the Eagles looked in the first half. Hopefully the return of Junior will get this team back on track.
Starting at halftime. Coach Bishop probably sat them down and told them, just win the next 2 quarters. Don't worry.
Uh-oh, it looks like I may end up being more of a detriment to my team than helping them.
Sheffield with the rebound.
And Junior playing on a weakened knee. You just wonder how long he's going to be able to last out there.
What makes matters worse, it seems like the injury is not only affecting my movement, but affecting my shot.
Yeah, he had a wide open look. Wonder if he had maybe a little too much time.
To dear coach,
Open
guys. And here's Junior outside.
Early on in my shooting, I realized it just wouldn't be effective. And defensively, I really could not keep up with my man. But there was still one thing I knew I could do to help my teammates out, and that was feed them the ball for assists.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And out of bounds it
Games of the Dragons. It shouldn't be a surprise that they come out firing. This team has really been...
Outside, Gibson. James Marcedo with the block. Now Junior, right side.
Shots from
good,
deep.
but-
Just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, but you love that shooter's.
Now, despite my lack of productivity, we found ourselves only 1 point behind after the third quarter.
When you look at this game, since Junior has returned to the game, the North High lead has been cut. Could be a very exciting finish, guys.
With only one exception, and that is that my coach didn't seem to want to put me in until there was only 1 minute left.
What a morale boost it must be to have Junior back on the floor. He might not be at 100%, but just having him as a threat out there as a scorer and defender makes everyone feel.
But it didn't matter how open the shots were, no matter what, I just could not seem to make anything. The only way for me to contribute to the scoring side of things was assists.
Game, but it's hard to sit back and watch your team get steamed.
Junior, defended by Williams. Pass to Zadirko. Now here's Sheffield. Here's Junior, expanding his range. And a misfire there from Junior. Wonder if that leg is still bothering him.
Yeah, as if the limping wasn't apparent enough.
Here's Junior, down low. Well, a turnover there from Junior, and he just doesn't look like himself nursing that.
And before we knew it, the clock ran out and we had lost the game 46-53. Well, that sucked.
Hey, that was hero stuff. Even in the loss, you're a fighter.
Yeah, thanks, Arch.
Now remember, rice it. Rest, ice, compress, and elevate that knee.
Yeah, no doubt all week.
Hey. We focus on the Invitational. That's all that matters now. Understood?
Hopefully my knee is feeling a lot better by that Invitational, because if I'm playing like this, I have no idea what I'm gonna do.
Recruiters everywhere. Oh, my man, Jimmy, he even got big Liz up there. Evan, Chuck, a couple of heavy hitters from the NBA even getting an early look. Man, it's all happening, Junior. How do you feel?
I'm good. Focus.
You look good, too.
And you look stressed, Arch.
Well, that's okay, because I'm not playing. Now, look, a win would be ideal, but skills matter. You know, positive possessions, tempo, your demeanor in the warm-ups, your focus in huddles. Every player is an investment. They're going to be trying to get all kinds of intel to make sure you're a good fit.
Write that down. Bigger than Broadway. The Hendrix Cobb experience is about to light this city up.
Hendrix, have you narrowed down on any college selections, or are you planning on jumping overseas?
Yo! I mean, I heard we was playing you, but I had to come see it with my own eyes.
Yeah, it's good to see you, man.
Good to see you back playing. This is where you belong. On the court.
That's what's up, man. How's New Orleans, though?
Home. It's good. I'm gonna hit shoot around.
All right.
See you on the floor?
Yep.
So I take it that's my competition.
I know that's your friend and all, but you need to stay focused. You light him up and the world will open up for you.
All right, Arch, you need to reel it in now.
I'm serious.
Nah, I'm serious too, man. It's just, vein in your neck is bulging right now, man, and I'm worried about you.
Ain't no vein in my neck bulging. How big is it?
Look, man, I'm just saying, you need to worry about your salt intake. That's all.
See, now you're pushing it.
I done played basketball before. I know what this game's about. I know how to win. As soon as that tip goes up, ain't no friends no more. Don't worry, Arch. I got it.
No. This room's for players and coaches only. Out.
Ah, it's okay. Coach, he's with
I
me.
know exactly who he is. Out!
Hey, come on now, don't hold back. Tell me how you really
This is
feel.
funny to you?
No, it's not. But it's your show, right, Henry?
Yeah. What's he gonna owe you after all this?
Nothing. Nothing at all, Coach. Have a great game, Junior.
Thanks, Arch.
It's all up to you now. Go get him.
I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoy that NBA 2K actually has a storyline to it. Back in those old versions of NBA 2K that I used to play, there really wasn't much to it.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Barclays Center. We're here for the final game in the Battle of Brooklyn. I'm Joe Lamy. Alongside me are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Great matchup in this one between Louisiana Northeast and Newark East.
Sure is, Joe. Both teams have looked impressive lately, but you'd have to be a fool to think this isn't Louisiana Northeast to lose. They're led by top recruit Hendrix Cobb. This team is tops in the country.
The depth.
Now, as you can see right off the bat, I realized I was still limping pretty badly. And because of that, I was fairly certain I wasn't going to be making any shots in this game either. Luckily, since I did play that last game with the same injury, I figured I'd use what worked in that game.
High-flying Teddy Edwards.
Now, as you can see, I did take a three-pointer here. My defender was playing a little bit back from me, so I thought I might have a chance at it, but as you can see, it still didn't go down. So that's when I decided it'd be a good time to go all in on my strategy, and that is to throw the ball inside and go for assists.
And a look at the Civic Cats bench. It's not the most talented, but the group is well seasoned.
Last guys you expect to do any real damage out on the floor, but they're really not known for their score.
Now, I knew I wouldn't be able to keep up with the guy that I was defending, but I decided I'd play off of him a little bit to try to make him force up some long-range shots. After all, with my injury, if I try to play up on him, he can just simply get around me. So either way, he's going to score a boatload of points, but I figure he's going to miss more long-range shots than close-up layups.
Game that Duke certainly played a part in.
Inside. Black, not Cobb. From deep. And he drains
from 3 runs to the rim.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
And at the end of the first half, the score was 23-23. But when I came back in, the score was already 23-26.
Break. Uses the glass. Defense on the game so far. Here's the 3. Yes, once again.
Still sticking with the strategy of keeping him out to the three-point line and, of course, going for assists, we found ourselves in a very close match.
Pass to Zadirko. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist. Outside Cobb. Another 3 for Louisiana.
Athletes on this team.
Here I decided to throw up a shot and see if it'd go in because my defender was just playing so passive. But it looks like no matter what happens, I'm just not going to be able to score anything today.
And here is Marceda. He's covered by Edwards. Marceda, that's good.
To Louisiana, and that's really where his basketball career took off.
Team out there.
And they double up Junior. Marceda gets it to go for bucket number 8. To the inside. Buries it. What a beautiful shot to bring him within 3. And they're pushing it up. Here's Junior. Another shot. Connects.
Good thing my teammate was there to bail me out. I don't even know why I decided to take that shot in the first place. Obviously, I know that nothing's going to go in for me at this point. Still though, with that, we find ourselves in a 1-point game.
An intentional foul.
Now it came down to seeing if they could hit their free throws.
So the first one drops, and that'll put them up by 2 with this one. But this is very much a contest.
Absolutely, Joe. The Eagles have shown a lot of heart the way they've stuck with the Civic Cats.
Junior, guarded by Cobb. Here's Marceda. Sinks it. And that shot brings him within 1. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up. And so both free throws are good. Zadirko, left side. He goes up again. Good. He gets the first. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game. And here's Day. Outside, Black. The 3 won't fall. They tie it up.
And that right there is exactly what we needed. With 1.7 seconds left on the clock, we knew exactly who the ball was going to go to, and that meant I had to be on defensively. And now I gotta somehow stop this guy that's 400 miles an hour faster than I am.
Splitter for 3. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're headed to
overtime. All right, well, the game is all tied up, and while I knew I wasn't going to be outscoring this guy, just the fact that we have a chance to actually beat him might help with the colleges. Time to step it up to the next level.
And it's the Civic Cats to start.
Oh, really? They're going to have me sit on the bench here. Luckily, it wasn't for the entire overtime, and with 1:42 seconds on the clock, they put me in.
To the middle. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the dime. Back to Zadirko. And now we've got an intentional foul. Good on the first. And he hits both free throws here. And so he drops both of them. And it's a 5-point game. Side Cobb. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Day. First free throw is good.
And a leader in the locker room.
And so he goes 2 of 2 at the line.
Being up by so much, they decided to sit me out for the rest of overtime, and we ended up winning the game. And that means we won the game while I was injured, so hopefully some scouts would take notice. And while I wasn't able to score any, at least I had 13 assists.
I mean, what else can I say?
Shoot, we're men down better than you would be a starter.
Okay. I won't go that far. But you got me here. There will be others.
Yeah, I hope so.
Hey, man, I'm proud of you.
You too, man.
Yeah. Go celebrate with your team. You deserve it.
All right.
Tune in next time to find out which college I end up going to. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed
this is
this
it.
video. Let me know your
College.
thoughts in the comments down below. And as always, have a great day.